Hi Hot Toys collectors, this is my review of the Hot Toys Iron Man 2 Iron Man Mark II suit Armor Unleashed version. Before I get started, I want to go ahead and say that I'm going to do my best during this review to keep light reflections out of your face and blurry images, but if you notice any of that, I apologize in advance. So a little bit of history here. I had seen this figure online at several different websites and YouTube, and I was blown away with the concept because Hot Toys figures have traditionally focused on the painted Iron Man Mark suits, and that's great, but I've always thought that this was probably one of the cooler ones just simply because it was so simple. And the fact that it was silver gave it that real hardcore, no-nonsense mech look, and I personally like that. Sort of the go-between of gunmetal and just you know, bare metal. It just really looks good. So I'm actually new to Hot Toys collectibles. I have been collecting sideshow collectibles for a long time. And I'm a native of San Diego, so I've been to plenty of Comic Cons, and I've seen these figures, and I was impressed, but not like I am with this. This has got to be the best Iron Man that Hot Toys has ever done. That's a bold statement. They've done some pretty good ones, especially the Iron Man Mark IV with the Robert Downey Jr. sculpt. So let's go ahead and get into this, and hopefully I'll be able to provide you some information that you haven't gotten from some of the other reviews you've seen on YouTube. So this figure, as I said, is magnificent. What you'll notice when you first get this thing out of the box is the attention to detail is remarkable. I can't believe that any toy manufacturer can manufacture a toy like this with this sort of detail. The paintwork, I have to say, even overshadows the detail on the figure, and it's just incredible. It's really incredible. You can really get a sense of that when you look at the wiring in the boot, and if you notice, I mean, you can see the yellow and the blue and the red, and I mean, there is no paint splotching there at all. Another cool thing is the pistons in the toe are actually articulated, and they work. Another incredible piece of detail on this figure. The figure is lighted in several areas. The repulsors in the hands, the arc reactor in the chest. The feet also have repulsors, and of course Iron Man's signature face with those eyes. So again, incredible. The other thing that's unbelievable with this figure is when you look at his arm, and the forearm here, you can see has got all kinds of detail. This is a rear rocket launcher for, or really even a chaff system for avoiding missiles that might be trying to blow him out of the sky. Here you can actually see another rocket launcher, forward facing rocket launcher in the forearm. Sorry about that blur. Very detailed. The biceps, the quadriceps, the calves, everything has got incredible attention to detail. Here you can see what looks to be some either pistons or cranks, and you can see actuators through the detail in the standard Iron Man legs. The Don Cheadle head sculpt, it's good. It's not as good as the Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. I will tell you that if you photograph that thing from the right angle, you can actually see the pores in his face. I think Don Cheadle's a marvelous actor. He's been in some really good films. I think they could have paid him a little bit better homage in the sculpt, but the detail is incredible. The donut does not come with the figure. That is something I put in there because I'm a nerd, and I thought it was cute in reference to the Iron Man Mark IV Robert Downey Jr. Hot Toys piece. Anyway, the The head here that has no face in it, basically just the helmet, is incredible. You can actually see the padding in the helmet, and the jaw actually lowers down too, so he can speak a little more freely. The head actually comes with an Iron Man faceplate. The faceplate actually has detail inside of it, so you can really you can get into this thing and spend hours just looking at it. These fists that come with the figure are not articulated, but they do look very cool in certain poses. You have bicep plates here, quadricep plates, the pectoral plate or the chest plate with the window for the arc reactor is there as well. So guys, amazing piece. Probably the neatest piece is the flight system and the flaps and the airfoils. Very, very cool. Very cool. Be very careful with that. All in all, I don't think you'll be disappointed. This isn't a Maybang Sideshow Collectibles case. I don't like this case. They're $99. They come damaged. I've seen multiple cases that are damaged, scratched. They have residue on them that plastic polish and cleaner won't take out. So kind of be careful. It's nothing too detracting, but at a $99 price point, I think it's a little too high. So looking at the LED base with the gantry, you can actually articulate that as well. There's some green lights, very light green lights. You probably can't see too well from this angle in there, but they're there. You know, all in all, it's incredible that this figure is just over $200. The silver paint job looks metal, and if you put it in a case like this, it'll look like it's far more than $200. It looks like it might have cost $1,000. So if you have any questions, hit me up. And if you're thinking about this figure and you have any doubts, you certainly will not be disappointed. Thanks.